Mentorship is a team sport. There's not any one individual that's going to be able to provide all the answers.
It's about meeting people where they're at and helping each other out.
This was something that was really important that a lot more people should know about.
Kerly's story demonstrated the power of Streetwise. This is a success story.
28, 29, 30.
Good job.
Back home in Ecuador, most of my family work in the business field. And since I was a little girl, I always knew that I wanted to work in corporate. Once I got to Baruch, I would work during the day, I would go to school at night, and my plan was to graduate within 2 years and eventually land my dream job. Along the way, I became pregnant during my senior year. Knowing that I was expecting a little girl was definitely my biggest motivator to keep going, to keep thriving, keep bettering myself to eventually get to where I wanted to get. But even though I was going to a business school, I just didn't know how or where to start building my network. I didn't have any network here in the States, and I don't really have anyone to help me navigate how to apply for jobs in corporate. That was something that I struggled with after graduation. And when I read what Streetwise Partners does, it was like exactly what I had been looking for.
I could see the potential in her from the very beginning. She was poised, she was prepared, she was professional, and she was committed to investing in herself.
Jared was definitely that mentor that I always knew that I needed in order to succeed. We worked on my resume together. We came up with many different drafts. He also helped me with my public speaking. From day one, he believed in me even when I didn't.
Probably the most important aspect of our mentoring relationship was helping her realize that there was a lot of wonderful skills that she had already acquired through her experiences, so that she would be able to bring those transferable skills and talk about them in a way that she felt comfortable and proud of.
I decided to join Streetwise because I wanted to help people who wanted help. Kerly was great. She would take all feedback from the mentors, from the program coordinators, and she'd implement it, and then she'd ask more questions. As a lead volunteer, I was able to talk strategy with the mentors and see how can we bounce ideas off each other and really make sure that our mentee reaches the goals that they want.
It really requires a group effort. Other mentors in the program are really important. When I was exploring opportunities and ideas with Kerly of what she might want from a career perspective, there were areas that I wasn't necessarily an expert in or didn't know.
My favorite thing about Streetwise is the community that we've created. We bring volunteers from every industry and introduce the mentees to the right people that they need to know.
Everyone that I've come across on Streetwise has helped me better myself, has helped me improve the soft skills that I always wanted to improve, and has touched my life in so many ways.
I really see mentoring programs as a win-win. It's not just about teaching people the skills it takes to get a job. It's what the mentors are getting from working with the mentees. They're learning more about themselves. They're becoming better listeners, better leaders.
I would say that I learned just as much, if not more, than the mentees about mentorship and personal branding.
Streetwise Partners is actually Marsh McLennan's very first nonprofit partnership.
When I was involved in the Streetwise mentoring program, I was working at MMC. So when Kerly mentioned that there was this opportunity in the brokerage side, I instantly felt very comfortable in being able to connect her with some of the individuals that might be helpful to her.
Jared introduced me to his colleague for an informational interview. So I came over to his office with my list of questions. I asked him what his day-to-day was like.
I think that was really helpful to her and to Marsh as well, because the person on the other side said, this person is a great asset. They would absolutely be able to fit into this role, and this is the type of person, she's the person that we would like to bring in.
I'm so happy to finally have landed my dream job working as a placement representative. It's something that I'm passionate about, and it's truly a pleasure to work for a company like Marsh.
It made me feel so proud, and I just vividly remember getting that news and just kind of doing a little yes.
Kerly's story demonstrates to me that it takes a community. It takes a community of people to help make sure that opportunities are available to people who are more than worthy of these opportunities. Kerly is so smart, so accomplished. And if you're unfamiliar with how to navigate the corporate world, it's something that can really hold you back when you're looking to apply to a job. And so this partnership has really been a great success.
This is just the beginning of the story. She has so much more to offer, so much more to give, and I just feel really proud to have been part of her journey.
My future goals are to grow within the company, to move up to a senior vice president, maybe even go back to school for a master's. To my daughters and to any woman, any first generation, any person going through a similar situation to what I've gone through, all I can say is with hard work, with dedication, and with the proper support system, with the right mentor, you can make the impossible possible.